to start the recording. Okay. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Now yesterday we did some of the words from the first two exercises. Today we'll do a couple of words from the next exercise, and that's how we will proceed. Any of the hard words, inshallah, we'll try to solve the same way. The process will remain the same as yesterday, and inshallah we'll go along with that for now. Okay, so here you've got many words, and let's see our first word. And for it, I don't know why, what's this happening? Isn't it letting me write? I'll just use the word. Sorry. Iqaban. Okay, so our steps were step one. What is our step one?
Whether it is ism or fi'l or harf.
Yes. So it is, what type of word is it?
Master.
No,
it's a tamil.
Yeah. Now, right now, we are not saying what type of ism. We are just saying ism, right? Because of
Okay.
tanween. So it is ism because of
Tanween.
tanween. Okay. Now, step two. Now we will see what type of word it is based on Sarf Saghir. Okay. And for that, you will need, yes, for that you will need to know what family does this word belong to, because only then will you be able to ascertain what it is. So it, oh, sorry. Let me just, I erased everything. I apologize. Today is just not my day. Iqaban. Okay, so step one was that it was an ism. Step two is what ism is it from the Sarf Saghir. So we know that in the Sarf Saghir we have some isms. One is Masdar. What else?
File. Ism file starting with move.
Fine, exactly. What else?
Number
Ism
4.
fi'l.
What else?
Zarf.
Yes, ismu zarf. Okay. There are some more, inshallah, which we will do with Ustad. We haven't done them yet, but they are part of the Sarf Saghir as well. But for now, we have these four isms. So these four isms are formed on the basis of family. So now we have to know the family, and how do we know that? We know that the past tense, present tense, and masdar are the three words that we need to learn, and there is no rule about it. They are just as is. We have to learn them. and the rest of the words are made from these. So for us, we have 8 big families and 6 small families, right? So we will start with the big 8 families. Why? Because the masters and all of the rest, the isme zarf, they are all set patterns. So it is easier to eliminate the big 8 families and then go to the small 6 families. Otherwise, we might get confused. So we will start with the big 8 families. And we will go like this. Group 1, right? We have the F2, F3, and F4 families. So you have Allama,
Yuallimu,
Jadala,
Taliman,
Yu'allimu, and
Taliman,
Taliman. Okay. Then you have, Jahada,
Jadala,
Jahidu,
yeah, Jahada, Yujahidu,
جهادا
Jihadan,
ومجاهدة
Jihada, wa Mujahadatan. Yes, we have 2. And for 4, it's Aslama,
Aslama, Muslimu, Islaman,
Yuslimu,
Islaman,
Islaman. Sorry, I went. Okay. So does this Iqaban, do you think it comes from one of these 3 families?
yes,
فور
F4,
family
yeah,
فور
family for Islaman.
Yes, because it is rhyming with Islaman. The scale is the same. So that's why, that's how we know that it is masdar of family
F4,
4. And if we couldn't find this, then we would have moved on to the next and the next and the next. Okay?
Yeah,
Is this process clear?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So let's go. Let me open it on the other device so I have the workbook open in front of me. Let's see here. And here. Okay. Then you have okay. You have istikbaron. Okay. Again, step 1. Is it a ism, fail, or harf?
Isam,
Ism because of tanween. Okay.
Tanween.
Yes. So make it a habit of writing the reason for your answer with your answer, and this will help when you revise. You will know why you did this, and you can revise it quickly, more quickly. Okay. Step 2. Again, what ism is this?
It is masdar.
Okay. You're saying it is masdar. From what family?
From family 10,
استغفر
Yes.
Istaghfar
So
family.
it is exact. And this you will have, you can know this if you know the families well. Otherwise, you will have to go group wise and family wise to figure out what it is. Istikbaran, and is the giveaway for the family 10. And this rhymes with istighfaran, which is a masdar for family 10. Otherwise, you would have had to do Allama and then Jahada and all the families up till family 10 if you did not recognize the family. The marker, this family marker, is essential in finding out what is the family and hence how you will translate it, right? Okay, now let's do taqabulan.
Masdar
Okay,
again. Sab.
is it a ism, fail or harf?
Sab.
Ism. Step 2.
Because of Tanveen.
Yes, thank you.
Masdar.
Okay, what type of ism is this?
Masdar.
Masdar. Okay, because the exercise is of masdar, so it is easily understood. But what is
That's five.
the family?
Ta is given there.
Sorry,
Ta'alluman. Ta is the given.
ta'allama family. Okay, let's see. Ta'allama, when
Tasala.
Tasa'ala. Tasa'ala.
Ta'awun.
Alif
I'm
is
going to
sabah.
do both so that we can look at it as well. Ta'allama, yata'allama, lamu, and
Ta'alluman.
ta'alluman.
It is not matter. Alif matter.
So tasa'ala, yatasa'alu,
Tasahawlan.
tasa,
Ulan.
sorry, ulan. Okay, so what does this resemble?
Tasala family.
Tala family.
Yes, why? Because of this
Extra alif.
alif and this dhamma. Okay, the only difference between these two is the presence of this alif after fa kalma. So it is family 6.
And even Shadda is also there here in Ta'alluman. That is also the difference will
Yes,
be.
yes, Shraddha is also exactly. So this makes it easier to eliminate. So the family marker for family 5 is ta followed by shadda, right, on and kalma. And for family 6, it is ta followed by fa kalma followed by extra alif. Okay. These family markers are something that we really need to learn and really be able to keep in mind so that it is easier for us to recognize the words. Okay. So here in this exercise, you only have the masters. Okay, let's see this. Let's do this and then we'll do the next exercise. Okay. Step 1. Is this a fail, ism, or harf?
Fail.
It's an
Excuse me,
ism.
sister.
Al.
Al is there. So it
What's
is an
the word?
التعرض.
الشعرد.
at.
Ta.
It is at.
Ta.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just write it again. التعرض.
Ism because of all.
It is ism, yes, because of al. Right? So tanween is not the only sign of ism. Al is there too because of al.
Al.
Okay. Step 2. Now, what type of ism is it? So in order to see this, the first step is, because we are used to the isms in the surface aghair with tanween, so let's remove the al and make it into tanween. So ta'arrudun, right?
Yeah. Arudun.
And so remove the al. This is an option, okay? This is optional. Just to make it easier to recognize the word, this is optional. If you can recognize it with the al, no problem at all. Just making it a little easier. So ta'arrudun is
Ta beginning with the, so it will be
ta'arrudun
تعلم.
ta'al.
I apologize. Okay. So ta'arrudun. Now, what does this match? Do you know the family markers here? Can you see any family markers?
Ta
شد.
Shadda.
You have shadda, and that
combined
means it
kalma.
is either
Anta.
F2 or F5, right? So let's do allama, yu'allimu,
taliban.
Iman.
ta'liman.
Ta'allama.
Then you have tafarraqa or ta'allama, whatever is easier for you, right? And then you have yatafarraqu,
Tafriqan.
African.
yata'allamu. And what is the masdar?
Tafriqan.
Tafarruqan.
Ta'alluman.
Yes.
Tafarruqan.
Alluman.
Ta'liman is for family 2.
Human.
So is this matching family 2 or family 5?
5.
5.
Yes. It is just because of the dhamma that it sounds and looks different. We can do this. Tarudan. So it becomes just as the masdar in the
Ta'allum.
surface area.
Okay.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Then we have I think we've done all of this. Let's move on to the next exercise on page 2, I think. Yes, page 2.
Sir, can we do this number 19? Al-Ilami.
Sure. Okay. Step 1. What type of word is this?
Ism.
It is an ism
Because of-
because of al.
Because of it. Excellent. Step 2.
Remove
What
all.
type of ism is it?
Masdar.
So,
It's
yes, if you know the answer, it's the masdar. But
Al.
what we can do is we can remove the al and it will be
Ila. Min.
min, right? And i'lam, which
Man.
can be min, it can be man, and it can be mun as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what we do is we see the family marker. So you have a Hamza,
أسلم فهم.
yes, in the
Islam.
beginning,
mm,
followed by
Sukun.
sakin fa kalma. And what is this a marker of? Which family marker is this?
Aslama family.
Aslama.
Family 4.
Yes. So it is family 4 and it is aslama, yuslimu,
Islaman.
exactly,
Ilaman.
i'laman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alhamdulillah.
anyway, either you recognize the family first or you recognize the word first. That is up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's no
this-
set way. It's just that family marker will be easier for you in order to recognize the word, whether it be fail or harf.
Mm.
No, Alhamdulillah, these are understandable.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the next exercise. Identify whether the following words fit into the af'ala yuf'ilu if'alan pattern. If the word fits the pattern, write which form it is. Write N if it doesn't fit. So we will not do it like this. We will analyze each of the words in the exercise. So let's do, okay, let's do this word. Okay, tajadala. Step 1. Is it a ism, fail, or harf? Yes, because we
It is
don't
fail.
have tanween or al here.
Fail.
Yeah.
Past tense.
Okay, step 2. What type of fail?
Okay, what type of fail?
Fail
Past
madi.
tense. Fail madi.
Okay. Is it a past tense
Yeah.
or
Past
a
tense.
present tense?
Past tense.
Past tense.
What
Okay.
kind?
It's a present tense.
Okay, let's see this. If you are, for example, let's write the word a little bigger so that tala. Now you have ta beginning. If we look at it for the first, like when we see it for the first time, we say, oh yeah, there is a ta beginning. And then, of course, with present tense, if we are saying that this is present tense, then we cannot only see the beginning, we have to see the ending as well. So the combination that you get here is ta beginning and a ending. Do you have this combination in the present tense chart?
No.
No. So this ta is not a madare letter. Actually, it is
Part of
the
family.
extra letter in the fail tajadala.
Tajadala.
And this is thus a past tense on the scale of,
Tasa'ala.
yes, ta'awana or tasa'ala. But this is our next step. The first step was to decide whether this word is past or
Right.
present. So we
Past tense.
came to the conclusion that it is past tense. And what version of the past tense?
हाँ दोनों.
Sorry? What is the version? Inside doer.
Hua.
Oh,
Hua
Inside
version.
Hua.
doer is hua, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we see our step 4 is the what family? Again, your family marker will come into play. Ta beginning.
Extra alif
Ah,
after fa kalima.
followed by fa kalima, followed by alif. Extra letter alif. And this is the family marker for,
Tasa'al.
yes, for F6 tasa'ala family. Okay. So this is F6 tasa'ala family. So in this way, after going through this, you will know the exact meaning and translation, inshallah, when we get to that point of this word. This is clear?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. Step 1. What type of word is this? Ism, fail, or harf?
It
Fail.
is fail
Why is it a fail?
Okay.
because no verbal, no tanween.
No tanween, no al.
Yes, and it is ending with a
With
jazm,
a sukun. Yeah.
Sukoon.
right?
Yeah.
So it cannot be an ism because isms don't end with a sukoon.
Yeah.
Okay. So step 2, what type of fail?
Madi.
Why?
Because Nasara, when you conjugate that, the Hiya version, you get the
Sukoon ending.
Nasaratiya. Sukun ending.
Okay. So you have the ending, this ta ending is from the past tense. So it is on the nasarat. It is like nasarat, amanat. So it is a past tense. Okay. Step 3, inside doer. What is the inside doer?
Hiya.
Here.
Hiya nasarat. Yes. Here is the inside doer. Okay. Step 4. What family?
Aslama family.
Yes, this
Aslama.
is a weird word,
Islam
but
family,
because
yes.
Ustaz has done it, that's why I mentioned it
Hamza.
here. The
Yeah.
actual word is
Amana. Yeah.
mana. Because two hamzas are together, one has a haraka and the next is with a sukoon. So what happened is they get merged. Amana. Right? So what are the family markers in this?
Hamza sukun
Hamza,
followed by sukun.
yes, followed by Sakin Fa Kalma. So what is the family marker? What is the family?
Aslama. Family
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Family
Oh,
4,
okay.
Aslama. Family. Excellent. Okay. Next word is okay. Takhtalifina. Step 1. Is this a fail harf or ism?
Ism.
It's a combo ism.
Ism.
Okay. It's an ism because of combo. So when we say it's an ism, the step 2 is what type of ism?
Excuse me, sister.
Yes.
Is this not present tense?
I want to go through the elimination process so everybody can see that.
Okay. Okay.
No problem at all. Thank you. Okay. What type of ism? So because we are doing surface aghair, so now we can narrow it down to the isms in the surface aghair. So you've got the masdar. Number 2, you've got the ism file. Number 3 is you've got the ism maf'ul. Number 4, you've got the ism zar, right?
Yeah.
And I told you that it's easier to start with the big 8 families. Okay. So now we start with F2. You have allama, you allimu, taliman,
اقترب.
and fahuwa muallimun, right? So isme file and masdar and muallamun would be the isme maf'ul, right? And
Yeah.
this will be maf'ul and isme zarf as well. So does takhtalifina have anything in common with these isms?
No. No.
Hmm?
No.
So it cannot be a masdar. If you see another family, let's try another family. So you have jahada, yujahidu, jihadan, wa mujahadatan, fahuwa mujahidun, जिसमें file, mujahadun is isme maf'ul and zarf. So again, does this match in any way these words?
No.
No.
3 of the isms start with mu, right?
Yeah.
And masdars are all set. We know taliman, we know jihadan, we know islaman, right? We know tafarruqan, we know ta'awunan, we know inqilaban, we know iqtiraban, we know istighfaran. So it doesn't match any of these. Again, we move on to the family 1, small 6 families. Let's take ba fataha. So you have fataha, yaftahu, fathan. So it doesn't match this. Then you have fatihun, right? Isme maf'il. Isme maf'ul is maftuhun. And your zarf, you've got 3 zarf. Maftahun, Maftihun and maftahatun.
Tahat.
Does these isms have anything common with this?
No.
And the scales are the same for all the family six families in the family one family. So it means that it does not match any of the isms in the Sarf al-Saghir. So for us, it is not an ism. Okay?
Mhm.
This has to be a fail.
Fail.
Okay?
Silence.
We did not do all the families here, but you will see that no matter how many families you do, you will not find this word as a ism.
But it is a combo.
Yes, I'll show you why you think it's a combo.
Okay.
So, taf fina. You are mixing it up with Muslimina,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Then you then with Fatihina, then with what else are you mixing it up with? Let's see. Muslamina and Maftuhina, right? These are all isms. Why is this not an ism? So for example, if I go with the pretext that this is a fail, so what do we do then? Step 2 is what type of fail is this, right?
Yeah.
Is it past or is it present?
Mudari.
Present. Mudari.
You have ta beginning, what ending? Ina ending.
Yes.
Do you have this combination in the present tense conjugation?
Anti.
Exactly. So this is a present tense. Step 3, it is anti version inside doer. And step 4, which family will it be?
اخترب. اخترب.
You have ta beginning.
سكون وفعل بيتا.
Just wait. I think I've got this wrong. تختلفين.
اخترب.
No, it will be اقترب تقترب تقتربين. Yeah, it's fine.
اخترب يقترب.
Yes. This is the past present tense, right? So we will write the اقترب يقترب. Yes. I thought I had made a mistake. يقترب. Right? And اقترابا.
اضطرابا.
So we are saying this is the present tense. So yaqtaribu and taqtaribina. The anti version will be,
تقتربين.
does this match this one?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay. So the combination you have to see whether it matches or not. Here you have mu in most of the isms. And just Fatihina has no meme in the beginning. So your Isme file and Isme mafuz are all cancelled. And Zarf as well. Because Zarf starts with maftahun. It starts with a meme as well, right? With a kasra, with a fatha. So all the isms you can eliminate. The masdars, as far as the masdars of the family big eight families, those we know. It is either Islaman, it is either jihadan wa mujahadatan, it is either uh, ta'liman, right? And then tafarruqan, ta'awunan, inqilaban, iqtiraban, istighfaran. So it did not match any of those. And masdars don't have ina endings. Always remember that. We haven't done the conjugation for masdars, but they don't have ina endings. Okay?
Will you please repeat once again, sister?
Sure. Let me just clear this up. Now, if you're looking for isms, right, in Sarf Saghir, as we are doing Sarf, as we said, you had masdar, then you have ism file, then you have ism maf'ul, then you have
Isme zarf.
ism zarf. So in the big eight families, you have set patterns, right, for masdars.
Yeah.
Isme file will always start with mu, right?
Yes.
Also, isme maf'ul will start with mu. So will
Isme
isme
zarf.
zarf,
Yeah.
right? This is for the big eight
Big eight.
families. Then for the small six families, no set patterns. But masdars don't have una and ina endings.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't have una and ina endings. Then isme file is on the pattern of fa'ilun. Isme maf'ul is on the pattern of maf'ulun.
Okay.
And isme zarf is on the pattern of maf'alun,
Maf'ilun.
maf'ilun, and
Maf'ulun.
maf'alatun. So if you remember these isms, it will be easy for you to see whether a word ending with ina and those that have similar endings to isms, the Muslim chart, then you can eliminate them.
Okay.
Is this clear?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So this is a small chart you can make and have it in your notes so that you remember how to eliminate whether a word is an ism or a fail.
Well, okay. And sister, for all the six families, for all the six small families,
Yes.
the same pattern will be there for the masdar. Maf'alun, maf'ilun, and maf'alatun.
Yes. For isme zarf, for isme maf'ul, and for isme fa'il, the pattern is the same for all the six families. So it's easy for us to remember. For like for Bab Fataha Yaftahu, it will be Fatihun, Maftuhun, Maftahun, Maftihun, Maftahatun. For Bab Daraba, it will be Daribun, Madrubun, Madrabun, Madribun, Madrabatun. Right? Right? So it's not different.
Okay.
Sister, can you take like couple words and leave this screen on and compare, please?
Keep this screen on and compare words.
Means leave this on the board and compare two words. so that it will be more clear.
Okay, but I don't have much. Just a second. How do
You
I
can
say
use
this?
different color.
Oh yeah, sure. Jazakallah khair. Okay. So you have do you want me to do like small 6 families or big 8 families?
One that, one this. Just one example, so that by looking one like a word instead of going all the
Okay,
process, can we able to recognize?
sure. So for the small 6 families, let's do
Nasirun.
Fataha or Nasara. As we're
Mhm.
used to Nasara, so it's better we do Nasara. So for
Nasir.
Nasara and Yansuru family, family 1, your masdar is Nusratan, right?
Mhm.
So there is no set pattern. You have to learn these patterns. Nusratan is the masdar,
Mhm.
Yes.
right? Nasirun is your isme file,
Fine.
right? Because it sounds like fa'ilun. So this is
Mhm.
file. Then Mansurun
Mhm.
is your maful, isme maful. Not only maful, isme maful and isme file. Okay. And then on these patterns, the zarf will be Mansarun.
Mansirun.
Zero.
Mansirun. Saratan.
Yes, Mansirun and
Soratun.
Mansaratun. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the
This,
same pattern you will use for all of the small 6 families.
Mhm.
excuse me, sister, just a little bit of a tangent, but kind of related to this only. If we translate, for instance, Nasurun, that would be helper, and
Yes.
Mansurun would be the one being helped,
Yes.
and Mansuran, the maful, the zarf would be translated as the place that's being held.
Mansarun will be either the
Mansur.
place where someone is being helped or the time where someone is
Okay.
being helped. It can be used in both ways. And sometimes one way is like some words are used more for time, some words are used more for place, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that depends on the usage. But as far as the scale is concerned, it will be the same.
So yeah, the helper, the one being helped, and the place that where the help is being given.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sister Jazakallah khair.
Waya. Waya. Okay. Can you just give me a minute,
Okay.
please?
Okay.
Yes. This is clear.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. I'll just delete the blue part and we'll do one word with the
Big
Okay.
family.
So now the big 8 families. So any family we choose, let's do in qalaba, yanqalibu, and always learn the past tense and the present tense together, because doing surface Saghir, I never thought of it before, but this time when I started surface Saghir, I, like Ustad said, when he said it, that's when it clicked finally that you need to memorize the first 3 words of the surface Saghir. So the past tense and the present tense. So that will help you when you go into Quran. If you see a word, you can check out the pattern by following all of the families, past and present tense, if it's a fail, right? And with isms, you can check this way, the way that we're doing right now. So for Inqalaba family, we know the masdar is the set pattern of Inqila ban, right? So that's easy for us because it's only inqilab and it cannot be anything else. And as far as the file is concerned, it will be munqalibun, right? The mu beginning and kasra on the ain kalma. This is your isme file. And I'll write it here, munqalabun
Ism maf'ul.
is your isme maf'ul, yes. And your isme zarf as well. Okay.
Mm.
So in this way, 3 start with mu, and for this masdar you have a set pattern. So for the big 8 families, it is very easy to keep these in mind. For family, the small 6 families, these are easy to keep in mind, but this you have to learn by the dictionary, right? Because there are no set patterns in the masdars of the small 6 families. All the rest is with patterns which are easy to remember if we practice it enough.
Sister, may I add something about the previous example, previous word that we were doing? May I add
Sure.
something? Just a small tip.
Please.
I think it would help us to remember that with the Ikhtaraba family, particularly the previous example that we saw, if there is a sukoon before, sukoon followed by ta, then I think we should be more driven towards the Ikhtaraba family, right?
Yes, just let me, can I clear this up?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay, now I'll move on to red again. Okay. So, yes, so for example, for the Iqtaraba family,
If,
the example was Takhtalifina, right?
yeah. I think it helps to notice the sukoon and the ta in the word. So the sukoon followed by a ta, generally we can lean towards the Ikhtaraba family.
Yes, you're correct. You're correct. So the family marker is E, then Fa kalma has a sukoon, and then Ta is there, right? But of course, when you make the present tense, you will have either Ya
Or ta.
or Ta or A or Na. But these 2 letters will remain the same. The Fa kalma with a sukoon, and then the Ta kalma with a fatha. So
Yeah.
these will help us recognize the F8 families.
And I think it also helps to see to notice that the word is longer because of the extra ta that is there in that family. So you have you see a longer word than we usually see.
Yes,
Yeah. So I
exactly.
think a
And
couple of
that
things
is the
help.
difference between the small 6 families
Yeah.
and the big 8 families. As Ustad said once during his, when he started explaining the families, usually big 8 families have big words
Yeah.
and small 6 families have smaller words
They have extra letters in them. So
because of the extra letters.
yeah.
Exactly, because
Yes.
of the extra letters. So here, these are called mujarrad families in Arabic, right? And these are called mazid fi families. So mazid fihi means it there is more in it.
Like we have it's istaghfara family has
Yes,
as an extra thing.
exactly.
Ta,
For
yeah.
allama, like for
This
F2
shadda.
family, you have you have one letter more because of the shadda, right?
Yes.
And then in F3, you have an extra alif after fa kalma. Then in family 4, you have the extra hamza kata in the beginning. Then in F5, you have extra ta
In the beginning.
as well as extra
line.
letter because of the shadda,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Then F6, you have extra ta letter in the beginning. And then,
Extra alif.
yes, after fa kalma. I'll just erase this so I can write the next family. F7 has the
Hamza.
hamza in the beginning, exactly.
Extra
Hamzatul wasl
Okay.
in the beginning. Extra noon with sukoon, right?
Yeah.
Then F8 has hamzatul wasl beginning. And extra ta after.
Seen and ta.
Fa-
Extra seen and ta.
No, in family 8.
Family 10 it is.
Iqtaraba
Okay. All right.
after sakin fa kalma, right? Then we haven't done family 9. So in family 10, you have the ist in the beginning. Okay,
Yes.
these are the extra letters in all the big 8 families. Whereas in the small 6 families, you do not have extra letters. You only have the core 3 root letters there.
So if we see any big letters, so these are the reason for them.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Jazakallah, sister. It's make
Why,
easy.
Alhamdulillah. So the more you study, the more you recognize certain patterns, extra letters, all of these help you to eliminate the different words and to go and directly go to the family. Because once you know the family and its markers, then Surf is a playground, right? The only thing that we need to know is know the patterns well and to know the reasoning behind a word being from a family.
Okay.
So inshallah, I am making a note on this. So inshallah, it will be ready in a few days and I'll post it inshallah in the groups.
Okay.
Jazakallah, you are making our life easy in
Alhamdulillah.
learning. Otherwise, it is so hard.
No,
May
it
Allah
is.
bless.
And I believe you me, I know how you feel. The first time we did advanced surf, I was like, I didn't know which way to turn, what was up and what was down. I was totally confused by surf. And it took me a very long time to get a hang of it. Alhamdulillah, this time I am doing it in a way that I did not do it last time when I did it first time. So I couldn't see the reasoning behind the families, although I learned them, but these points I never thought of until and unless I did it with Ustad in the class this time. So Alhamdulillah that it's sunk in now. And hopefully this will help us in the advanced surf, because advanced surf is almost completely different than this. So that is a tough thing to do as well. But inshallah, the same way we are trying to make this easy, inshallah, we'll do it with that too. But for that to be easy, this basic surf has to be very well understood. Okay.
Mhm.
So any further questions in this regard?
Sister, just you believe, repeat this تختلفين.
Sure. Let's just do away with the word and we go back to تختلفين. So what happened was that seeing this, we thought that it was an ism. So then when you have an ism, our next question is, what type of ism is this?
Mhm.
So in Islam isms, we have done the Muslim chart, we have done different types of isms. So to narrow down the field, first as a sort of elimination, we start with the sarf saghir.
Okay.
So we start with the masdar. Then we have ism fa'il. Then we have ism maf'ul.
Mhm.
And then we have ism zarf. So for the big 8 families, the masdars are set patterns.
Yeah.
So we just need to go through all the masdars in the families, which are family 2 is taliman, family 3 is jihadan wa mujahadatan, family 4 is islaman, family 5 is tafarruqan, family 6 is ta'awunan, family 7 is inqilaban, family 8 is iqtiraban, and family 10 is istighfaran. Right?
Mm.
So
Yes.
they don't match these,
Yes.
right? This word does not match any.
Mm.
And with the
Mm.
masters, always remember that you do not have the una and ina ending in masters. So just
Okay.
write that small note with the master so that it will be easier for you to eliminate. Then we have mu plus an kalma has a kasra. This is our isme file. So if it was an ism, it would start with a mu and have a an kalma with a kasra. Does this match this word?
No.
No. And isme maful has mu and an kalma has a fatha. Does this match this word?
No. No.
No, it doesn't have a mu beginning, right? And
Yeah.
we know that the zarf is the same as isme maf'ul in the big eight families, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, all of the other isms, we have done pronouns, we have done isme mausul, right? We have done comparative isms, we have done partly flexible isms. They don't match this word at all. I'm just telling you what of the other isms in the list. But for now, we are just starting with the surface array. Okay, now we go to the small six families. So small six families, the masdars have no set pattern, but what happened is no set pattern, sorry. That the una and ina endings don't come in masdars, right?
Yeah.
So masdars are same everywhere. The pattern is just different. So it's not a masdar. Then your isme file is on the pattern of fa'ilun. Is this matching fa'ilun?
No.
Even if I do fa'ilina,
No. Alif should be there, right?
yes. So there's no alif. Then you have maf'ulun. You can have maf'ulina. Does this match this word?
No.
No, because of the ma and beginning. There's no meme there. Then for the zarf, you have maf'alun,
Maf'ilun.
maf'ilun, and maf'alatun. These are the only words that are possible. So is this matching this word?
No.
No. So
Because
then,
of ma.
because this is not any from the ism from the surface agir, then it is safe to say that it is not an ism but a fail.
Fail.
So the yant beginning also will help us lead to the fail, right, sister? The yant beginning. So this word
Yes.
begins with ta. So we can
Yes.
also direct our thoughts to that again.
Yes.
Like mudare.
Yes.
Exactly. But because in this way, we got to learn of the ism patterns, right? So just as a more understanding of the words in the surf.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So let's do the fail then. Okay. Now our ism premises got nullified. So now we are saying that it is not an ism, but it is a fail, right?
Fail.
It cannot be a harf because the harfs that we have done till now are not that big. Neither we have done this in harfs. Okay, so step 2 is what type? Now here
The beginning.
you have past or present.
Present.
So in
Waiting.
past, do you have ina ending?
No.
No. And because the combination is ta beginning and ina ending, do you have this combination in the present tense chart?
Yeah.
Yes. So it is the present tense. Now step 3 is inside doer. What is the inside doer? What is the combination of for inside doer?
Is
What version is this? Hua, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. What version?
is
Because we said it was present tense, so let's do the present tense. Takhtalifu,
تختلفان.
تختلفان
تختلفون.
تختلفون.
Yeah. تختلف.
Sorry, يختلفوا. I'm sorry. We started with the anta version. So it is يختلفوا يختلفان يختلفون. Then you have تختلفوا تختلفان
تختلفنا.
yes يختلفنا. Okay, then we'll just delete this and we'll write then again تختلفوا تختلفان
تختلفين.
تختلفون. This is the anta antuma antum version, right? Now the takhtalifina will come.
أنتي
Yes. If you're not sure about the version, do the whole conjugation. Sorry, anti.
Okay.
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 So you will inshallah get to the correct answer by doing the whole conjugation, and it will be practice. Step 4. Which family? So because remember one of the ways that we can see if this is big 8 families or small 8 families, and this just makes it easier. You can go through all the families and that will be extra practice, but just to make it easier, what we do is we take away the signs of present tense and we are left with kha, ta, lam, fa, right? So how many letters are these?
4.
4 letters. So they are more than 3. So this means it is a word from the big 8 family.
Get up here if you want to get up for Fajr, get up, sleep.
Okay. So here, then it narrows it down. So we can do allama yu'allimu.
تعليما.
Yeah, we're not doing the isms, so we can just do the fails, right? For now.
Okay.
Then you have F2. Then F3, you have jahada yujahidu,
جاهد.
right?
Yeah.
Then you have F4, aslama yuslimu.
يسلم.
Then you have F5, tafarraqa ta'allama. Sorry, I'm so used to tafarraqa that I just go with that. But if ta'allama is easy for you, write ta'allama.
No, it's okay.
Tafarraqa yatafarraqu.
فرق.
F6 is ta'awana
يتعاون.
yata'awanu or tasa'ala yatasa'alu. Whatever is easy for you. F7 inqalaba
ينقلب.
yanqalibu. Family 8 is iqtaraba
يقترب.
yaqtaribu. So yakhtalifu means yaqtaribu. So that means the family marker is of kha. The fa kalma has a sukoon followed by a ta. This is the family marker for family 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't remember the family marker, you can then use this process to get to the family.
Okay, sister. Jazakallah khairan kaseera.
Waya. So do the exercises that we've done, some of the words from. And if you have any further questions or if you are stuck on a word, then please put it in the group and inshallah we'll discuss it over there.
Okay.
And then inshallah we'll see, we'll continue with the Sarf workbook in our next session next week, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So let's end the session here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum assalam.